have a plan.
Bad Batch Season 3 Episode 14 titled Flash Strike sees the Bad Batch reach Tantus, but not the way they had planned. Meanwhile, Omega plots her own escape. It was an intense episode with tense, energetic, and unsettling music to go with it. This is Star Wars Music Analysis.
Do it.
The second the title card hits, the music is off and running with low strings, setting us up for some action to begin right away as well. But this introductory beat also destabilizes our senses by being a pattern in 7 with a 3+4 division. Because of this, our brain expects the next downbeat in the measure of 4, one beat earlier than when it occurs each time. This subtle shift confuses our symmetrical loving brains and sets us unknowingly on edge. This jarring intro quickly ends though as we see the Bad Batch connected to the bottom of the science craft. It's replaced by strings moving frantically to continue the anxiety and tension for what will come next.
We'll be exiting.
Very quietly underneath, the Bad Batch theme enters, almost trying to hide in the chaos the same way this crew does now.
Then we'll detach from the science vessel's hull before then and infiltrate on foot.
The music picks up as Hunter tells everyone to get into position, signaling to us that the time has come.
Get into position.
But it dies back down quickly as we cut to Echo still attempting to be undetected. The softer music aids this attempt, however, it keeps its energy going all the while through a fast tempo. As we jump to Mount Tantus, the unsettling 7-4 time signatures return. We have no idea what's coming next, and the music continues to keep us guessing and unstable. Another abrupt shift occurs as Hemlock walks into the station. We shift to his theme, played by the legato strings, and these quick shifts are not as common for the Kiners, but they're very effective in the first minutes of this episode. The sudden juxtaposition of starkly different musical textures and sounds also serves to keep us unsettled, because it means we never become comfortable with a beat, a theme, a texture, or even a specific timbre. The more shifts, the more chaotic the music becomes, and the more on edge of our seats we become.
What's the status of the science vessel?
En route. But
an altered version of the Bad Batch theme enters and lifts to the wrong note as Hemlock learns the group's plans. It signals that everything is already off the rails for them and falling apart.
They fled aboard a stolen shuttle when the science vessel departed. They could be tracking it.
Busier music enters as the group is immediately caught on approach. The music continues in anxiety and energy as the crew are attacked. The first moment of silence enters very abruptly as we move to the vault, in one calm place for the moment. But that quickly changes as they hear the explosions from outside. Low drones enter to foreshadow the drones move higher next as we move to the second floor and the observation deck.
Doctors, there is a base-wide security alert.
We jump back to the Bad Batch being shot to pieces and the energetic music to accompany them. It continues to counter the music as we see Hemlock and Scorch. His theme enters again as he orders the science craft searched.
Have the entire ship searched and the crew scanned. No one leaves that hangar without authorization.
More playful music enters as we see Echo again, clearly creating his own plan now. A TK trooper with one hand and a CT accent. What could go wrong? Silence finds its way into the episode as the Bad Batch move through the jungle undetected. A jungle that we know to be filled with dangers. And I don't know how Rampart survived that fall from a fast-moving spaceship. There's no way, especially without even dirt on his uniform. Then again, only a true Imperial officer could survive a fall like that and still have a perfectly neat and tidy uniform. The music returns as the troopers reach the crash site to investigate. At first, I did not recognize this theme. However, I think it's motifs from Hemlock's theme that have been reorchestrated with brass and broken into another theme. Let me know in the comments if this is a different theme for something that I should be aware of, though. As Echo gets a hand, drone music plays underneath as he also remains undetected and stealthy. It continues as he sneaks through the base. The swells enter from nowhere and return to nowhere, just as Echo moves through the same shadows. Soft string music begins to build as Omega leaves the other younglings. A variation of her theme begins to play over top next. It still has the characteristic contour, but the intervals shift slightly to give it a sense of desperation. Crosshair's theme enters as he tells Rampart that the Empire betrayed them both.
The Empire betrayed us both.
And you think you can fight them?
A distorted version of the Bad Batch theme enters as Crosshair states that he's changed. Between this and Rampart's response, a lot of foreshadowing just went into this scene. So, now I'm wondering how Crosshair's loyalty to the group will be tested, and will he ultimately have to make the choice to sacrifice himself or save the group?
I've changed.
Sure you have.
The silence otherwise continues as they move through the jungle. That is until Rampart decides to rest on the side of a giant beast. As it comes awake, the low brass enter to reflect its size and threat. The music picks up as the beast attacks. Slight dissonances in the strings enter next, adding terror as they flee with a once again injured Wrecker. The intensity in the music picks up as the stormtroopers fire on the Bad Batch. Soft and dissonant drones enter as we move back to the vault. It reflects the unsettling nature as they search the rooms. A continuous tremolo in the strings maintains the tension as well. Short and varied motifs of Omega's theme continue as she sees the Zillo Beast, and I bet she's going to tame it the way that Ventress showed her earlier in the season as a way to escape. Tell me what you think in the comments. The music builds in anticipation again, but once more Omega has been able to return without detection.
Can I go next?
As she announces that she has a plan, her theme enters first, but it's followed by the end of the Bad Batch theme.
That was too close.
What took? I have a plan, and I'm gonna need your help.
And that leaves just one episode to go. So, let me hear your theories and reactions. Will Emma return? Will Crosshair betray his brothers? Will Rampart survive? Will Omega tame the Zillo Beast? How will everyone escape safely? Or will they? It feels like there's still a lot to happen with only one episode left, so I expect everything to happen real fast during a longer episode next week. Get ready for anything to happen. And I absolutely would love to know what all of you think. What did you think of this episode and its music? Did you notice the unsteady rhythms and themes at the beginning of the episode? And please, tell me what you think is about to happen. Tell me in the comments below what you think, and consider checking out my Patreon page using the link in the description, where you can help support this channel for as little as $1 a month, or download PDFs and MP3s of projects as I complete them, along with other perks at higher tiers. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to learn more about the music of a galaxy far, far away, and as always, may the be with you.